Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. So after I did the box review of this kit, I had a hankering to build it. I've been wanting to build an aircraft for a couple of weeks now, and so I've decided to give it a go. It isn't as if I've got plenty of other projects on the go at the moment, but yeah, this certainly grabbed my interest. So what I'm going to do is keep this as one video, and I will basically show progress during this video of this build. One thing I've already noted is that within some of the parts the copyright is for monogram, so I'll have to have a look on scale mates to see exactly where this kit came from. But anyway, the next time you see this there will be some progress, hopefully. Okay guys, so we have a bit of progress on the Mitchell. As you can see, I've painted the interior of the cockpit an olive green. I had some black that was on my wet palette, so I painted that on first, and then as I say, used the olive green over that. I also used a bit of brown on the seats, which was Revell 8000 Gal Brown, which is from AK. That was just to give an impression for the cushions. I've got to be honest, I just want to put a kit together and I just want to have fun. So I wasn't bothered about, is this the right green or is this the right brown? It's just like, I'm going to use this green, I'm going to use this brown. So it's coming together nicely. I think I will be able to put the two fuselage halves together soon. But I just wanted to show you one or two other things. So these are the two wheel halves, and I was putting them together and there was a gap. No matter how hard I pushed, there was a gap. And what I did was I reduced the circle there, because I'd reduced the circle on the other one and that didn't do anything, and I realised it was this bigger circle that was too high. So once I've done that, they clip together nicely, so there's no need for any filling on that now. I'll just need to glue it and it's all good. Both the engine, what would you call it, nacelles or whatever, I don't know, they're together again. Not worried about the fact that the undercarriage isn't painted in there. I'm just having fun. Put the two halves together. I have glued them because there's some movement on the front when you're pressing this. It'll basically want to go above the other. And one hack modeler told me that I would need to use glue on this build. So although it may have been interesting just to build it straight out the box with no glue, I decided to up the game a bit and use glue to help. Here we have the tail. This was two parts. And again, what was happening here was it wasn't closing up and staying closed at this point. Now, it may be that the tail uprights, these slot into the tail uprights, and it may be that the space in the tail uprights would have been tight enough to push that together and I wouldn't have needed to glue it, but I decided to glue it in the end. And I have test fitted it and it looks really good on the tail uprights. The two pins that this pushes into were proud of the surface, so they've just been trimmed back. There does look like there's a fit issue between, when you put this on the actual tail itself, there does seem to be a few gaps, so we shall see. But that's it for the moment, guys. I shall catch you in a bit with a further update. Okay, so a bit more progress, guys. The fuselage has been buttoned up. Obviously the cockpit's installed. The canopy has been push fitted into the fuselage. It hasn't been glued in yet. What I'll do is I'll just run some Tamiya extra thin around there. This wing basically push fits into something that holds it in the fuselage there, and what you do now is you supposedly slide the top of the wings, both sides, and they click into place and they fit into this location hole here. So we'll see how that goes. The upper turret you need to put that in when you close up the fuselage halves. That needed quite a bit of whittling down because it was too big and the fuselage wouldn't close up properly. Before I put the glazing on the nose, I need to paint this rail that's here in olive drab because, what will I? It may be worth doing, but I may be able to paint the glazing up to that height in olive drab anyway. So that's it for this update. I'm going to crack on and I shall see you in a bit. Okay guys, so the model is all together. I just basically built it out the box. There are some places where it's not fitting too well. As mentioned, was it one hacker something? He mentioned that there was some filler required, and I can see that some required on the wing root. I can see some required at the back of the engines, but it was just a load of fun to put together. The two uprights on the tail, they aren't glued in because what I'll do is I'm going to give this a primer of grey spray paint and then I will paint it olive drab. What I will probably do is mask off the glazing completely and just, as I say, spray it all. Oh, this turret canopy isn't fitted either, so I'll spray it all the grey, and then what I'll do is I'll hand paint the frame on the canopies and glazing. But yeah, it was quite a bit of fun putting this together. The props go round for the moment, so the next time you see this, I think I will probably have it finished. So catch you in a bit. So here is the finished build, guys. I had a lot of fun putting this together. It was just one of those nice simple projects that keep the mojo kicking over. I painted it, brush painted it with olive drab, as you can see. Once I'd sprayed it all the grey from Games Workshop. The canopy frames were first painted, hand painted with olive green, and then after that was dry I went over with the olive drab. I didn't do any masking on this, I just wanted to try and keep it as neat as possible, but keep it a nice simple project. I would thoroughly recommend this as a mojo builder or enhancer. It's a bit strange, I haven't built an aircraft for about 2 years, and then I've gone and built two in the space of a week, so I will definitely be picking more up this year, I hope. But I'm going to call it finished now, guys. Thanks ever so much for watching, I do appreciate it. I hope your week is going well. Look after yourselves and I'll catch up with you soon.